going on, guys? Chris was over to the video. Today I'm doing Dragon Ball discussion for Dragon Ball Super 103. My god, the ending of that episode hit me right in the feels. Like, oh my god. But that's for later in the video. We start off the episode with freaking Android 17 and Goku going ham on the sisters, and you know they're going pretty hard on them. Then Goku gets his like up against the edge, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get rid of you." And then her sister comes, and 17 comes, and they're right against the edge. And then the Yard Rat that we were all like, "Is this Yard Rat gonna do anything?" Like, because it knows instant transmission. Like, Goku, is anything gonna happen there? It instant transmissions in and gets them out of there. And like that's when I was expecting Goku to like key on like the Yard Rat and like instant transition to him and surprise the fuck out of him, but he doesn't. Then we clip on to Gohan and Piccolo, who are just standing there getting ready to attack the blubber dude, like the blubber like gummy bear looking dude. And he's just kind of standing there like, oh yeah, taking it, because Gohan goes at him and Piccolo just kind of stands back. He's taking it from Gohan. And then Goku walks up and he's like, oh, Gohan's doing this and that. Gohan, what a great job you're doing. And then that's when you like realize that we're not having none of this like old the Gohan bullshit. He doesn't waste any time to use that smarts that he got, because we all know that Gohan is like a really smart kid. So he doesn't waste any time with that. Straight goes into it, just as like, yeah, you're not taking me down, bro. And like kind of just goes at him, like starts picking him up. Like you can see like in the beginning that he's hitting under him, like hitting up, and that just kind of lifts him above the ground. He's hitting him up, and then like you can tell that he's surprised by this, and then you're just like, oh well, nothing's gonna happen from this, and then you know, shit does happen from it. He like picks him up and brings him all the way off the edge of the tournament like stage, and that's when I was just sitting there like, oh my god, like, did that actually just happen, bro? And then that just kind of caught me off guard, like 100%, because like I wasn't expecting like them to play that smart, but Gohan is smart and he took him out, which is something that I wasn't expecting. So yeah, Gohan takes out like the fat dude that everybody was like, how is he gonna get hit off if all he does is just kind of stand there and take hits? So you know, we were all wondering that, but you know, Gohan comes through. Gohan always seems to come through, and he did. So after that, you see Piccolo and Gohan like starting to walk away, and then the remainder of, I don't remember what universe it was like universe like 11 or something, comes up to them and they're like, oh ho, all cocky like, and then they start fighting them. And Piccolo fights first. Obviously, Piccolo starts fighting this other dude, and he's like, whoa, bro, like, and then you just see Piccolo wastes no time. Like, Piccolo and them, like, they exchange a few hits, but then Piccolo wastes no time, and he just gets right onto him, and just kind of, like, uses his, like, ball thing, like, his, ball thing that, like, makes it so you, like, like, the balls he shoots all around you, and then he brings them in the middle, which completely just destroy that dude. And after he just completely wrecks that dude, he just kind of, like, shoots him off the side, which is like, it's a little anticlimactic because you're like, oh, it's the last people in their universe. How did they survive this long? This is gonna be easily kicked off. But like Piccolo's pretty strong, but he's not like none of the strongest in like universe. You know, in the main universe. I'm pretty sure it's universe 9 is what we are. So I wasn't really expecting that to happen. I was expecting more of a fight. Then you go to Gohan, who's fighting the last guy, who had this if you guys know Mommy from One Piece's Mirage Temple, that's kind of what he was doing in a sense. But like it was different, and so like after that you're just kind of like, oh, is Gohan gonna be able to beat him? Because he's getting a lot of hits on Gohan, like a lot of like good hits on Gohan, and I'm just like, oh well, rip Gohan. Gohan's gonna be the next one hit off the stage. And then to my surprise, Gohan, I honestly forgot Gohan had Mystic, and Gohan had all these like forms, because you never see Gohan like fighting in the main story, other than like the last tournament where he got blinded, and then still that was just showing like a little like bitch, and that was one of the weaker universes. So we're just kind of like, oh, is he even strong? Because it was one of the weaker universes. Like maybe, like, did he actually try his best on that? Which he did. He did a good job there. I think he could have done better though. Yeah, that's just my opinion though. But in this tournament, he does make up for him needing to be better. He straight up goes Mystic, like after, and like you still see him like going kick on him, and then he goes to like punch him, and you see like and you're like, oh well, is that all we're gonna get? Like, is that all we're gonna get is just like this like this showing of him like punching the dude, and like, but then he stops the punch and he goes at him hard, and he continues to stop him, and then it goes to like them exchanging the punches. So then that's when I honestly that was like when I was like, oh my god, like he actually just like is doing something for once. Like, so that was when I was like, oh my, yeah, I honestly got excited. I was like, yo, Gohan, good job. Like, you do this. Like, you got this, Gohan. And he does have it. Like, he shoots him off the side with a Kamehameha finish. And that's when you see it. Their universe is done. And that's when, before they're erased, you see it. On the ground, sitting on the ground, is in like a little necklace thing that you would like put like your lover or your wife in. And you see that this guy from universe whatever, like 11 or whatever it is, it just shows his entire family, his wife and kids, and that's when you're hit right in the feels. Like, that's when I was just like, oh my god, why would you pull this? But like, that's the point of the tournament. It's like, no one's here because they just want to fight and be in a tournament. Everyone's here to save people. Like, they're not here for themselves. They're here to save the other people in their universe. But like, just seeing that that's not always going to be the case, and that you can't always do that, just, oh, it hits you right in the feels, bro. Hits you right in the feels. And then that's when I was just like, oh no, you can't go pulling this. Like, they can't go pulling this on us. Like, it's just like, you would expect it. Like, we knew that it was eventually going to happen in the tournament, where something like tragic or sad was going to happen. I thought it was going to be for Universe 9, but it ends up being this like, just mute, John. Just mute, John. Just mute indefinitely, John. Okay, but it ends just being this heart-wrenching moment from a completely different universe, and just the ending of that, just seeing that as the ending, hurt me so much. Like, I could not take that. Like, that just hurt me. Like, inside, like, imagine that. Like, imagine seeing, like, Gohan, like, at the end of the tournament, Gohan being the last one in, and, like, having his, like, amulet of, like, Videl in that, like, in there. That's also something that could end up happening. Is, like, one of the, like, we don't expect it, but our universe could end up, like, being out at the end of the tournament. And that's the sucky reality of it. But seeing, like, Videl and freaking Pan and, like, a little amulet, and just, oh, that would suck so much. But my initial thoughts on seeing, like, Brianna and all them, like, their fights and stuff, I didn't find it that, like, great. Like, I feel like they should have spent, if they were gonna spend this much time on, like, letting them transform and stuff, in the entire last episode, just, like, completely about how strong these transformations are, and, like, how smart you have to be to beat it. I felt like there should be more, rather than just like saying, oh yeah, they have a yard guy in the universe, instant transmission them out of there. But I guess the entire like point of that universe is love, so I mean, if it ends up being like, oh, I love you, it's like that was kind of how they played it off too. It's like, oh, my love for you, I couldn't let you like get kicked off because you're like, yeah, like the entire love part of that universe. Which honestly was a little annoying, to be honest. I really did not like the love factor of that universe. Which, I don't feel like a lot of people did, because it was literally just like played off of a troll last episode. Like the entire troll factor of it last episode, which was kind of annoying. Being honest, it's kind of annoying, the whole troll part of that. I don't know. But then you just like take a troll that everybody was like, oh, not mad about, but it was just kind of like, it felt like filler. It felt like filler. This episode also, I like the Piccolo, I like the Gohan moment. I didn't like the Piccolo moments, because Piccolo obviously has been in the series for like one of the longest out of like the current V fighters, like Tien obviously, and Piccolo, I mean not Piccolo, but like he's one of the original Dragon Ball characters. Like him, Krillin, Tien, like they're the only ones like left from the original. Well, I guess Master Roshi's there, which is kind of nice, and we got to see a few of his like him using like different skills, which is nice. You don't get to see that often. You don't get to see your Master Roshi moments often. Which I mean, like for it to be that kind of Master Roshi moment too, it was interesting. It was to say the least, it was interesting. I don't know how I felt about it. Well, okay, guys. Well, tell me what you guys thought about the episode in the comments below. I didn't have anybody else to discuss this with this week, so it was just me. Those are my thoughts in this episode. I felt like it was an interesting episode. I loved it because of the Gohan moments, seeing potential unleashed after so long, having him actually look strong for once rather than having him like debuffed or like having him like injured or like not being able to fight 100%. Kind of hurt, but that's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, please leave a like on that video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and all that stuff. And without further ado, people, peace.